court in the peaceful kingdom of Valdoria, nestled between the silver peaks of the Alperian Mountains and the blue waters of the Lake Serafine. A royal child was born after many years of waiting. King Alaric and Queen Isolde had almost given up hope of having a child. When their daughter finally arrived, the entire kingdom celebrated for 7 days and nights. They named her Princess Elowen. From the very beginning, Elowen was given everything her heart desired: silk dresses from distant lands, golden carriages, jeweled crowns, and toys carved from ivory and crystal. Every wish was fulfilled before she could even finish speaking it. But too much comfort can sometimes weaken a character. As the years passed, Princess Elowen grew beautiful, but also proud. She disliked waking early, avoided her lessons, and rarely thanked those who served her. Servants rushed around her day and night, yet she barely noticed them. When Elowen turned 15, a new maid arrived at the palace. Her name was Anya, a gentle girl from the northern village near the Eldermere forest. Anya was hardworking, soft-spoken, and kind to everyone. But what made her truly unforgettable was her extraordinary hair. It shimmered like amethyst in sunlight, long and flowing to her waist, glowing with a rare violet shine. The palace staff admired Anya's kindness more than her beauty. Even the queen noticed how peacefully the servants worked when Anya was nearby. Princess Elowen noticed too. At first, she simply stared. Then she compared. She had diamonds, pearls, and gowns stitched with gold thread. Yet she could not possess the natural glow of Anya's hair. The more she thought about it, the more her heart filled with jealousy. How can a servant shine brighter than a princess? She whispered to herself. Jealousy began to grow like a thorn inside her chest. One evening, while snow gently fell outside the palace windows, Elowen called Anya to her chambers. She spoke sweetly and offered her a warm cup of herbal tea. Anya, trusting and grateful, drank it. Soon she fell into a deep sleep. In the silence of the candlelit room, Elowen took a pair of silver scissors. With trembling hands, but a hardened heart, she cut off Anya's beautiful amethyst hair. When morning came, Anya woke in horror. Her shining locks were gone. The palace was in chaos. Elowen pretended to be shocked and accused other maids. Several innocent girls were punished, but while humans can be deceived, magic cannot. Deep within the mist above Lake Serafine, there lived a guardian known as the Fairy of the Waters. She had watched Valdoria for centuries, protecting it from darkness and cruelty. When she saw Anya's tears fall onto the palace floor, glowing faintly with kindness even in sorrow, the fairy knew justice was needed. That very night, as Princess Elowen slept, a soft blue light filled her room. When Elowen awoke, she screamed. Her own golden hair had completely vanished. Her head was bare. For the first time in her life, she felt shame. Servants looked at her, not with admiration, but surprise. Some whispered, some pitied her. Meanwhile, Anya's hair began to grow back longer, brighter, more radiant than before. The Fairy of the Waters appeared before King Alaric and Queen Isolde in the royal hall. She is not cursed by fate. the fairy said calmly. "She is cursed by her own jealousy." The king's face grew pale. "The spell will remain," the fairy continued, "until Princess Elowen confesses her wrongdoing, apologizes sincerely, works with her own hands, respects those who serve her, and honors the one she has wronged." The princess overheard every word. For the first time, she felt something stronger than pride: regret. The next morning, Elowen stood before the entire palace staff. Her voice trembled. "I cut Anya's hair. I blamed others to hide my jealousy. I am ashamed of my actions." Gasps filled the hall. She turned to Anya and bowed her head. "Please forgive me," Tonya, though hurt, saw true sorrow in the princess's eyes. "I forgive you," she said softly, but forgiveness was only the beginning. Elowen began waking early. She helped polish the palace floors. She learned to sew her own dresses. She carried water, arranged flowers, and thanked each servant personally. Slowly, the palace changed. The servants smiled more. The king watched proudly. The queen wept quietly with relief. And something else changed too: Elowen's heart. One evening, as the sun set behind the Alperian mountains, a warm golden light surrounded the princess. Her hair returned softer and more beautiful than before. But this time, it was not her greatest treasure. Her kindness was. King Alaric declared Anya a lady of the court and royal advisor, honoring her wisdom and grace. Years later, when Elowen became Queen of Valdoria, she ruled with fairness and compassion. She never forgot the pain jealousy had caused or the lesson humility had taught her. And in the kingdom between mountains and lake, people would say, "Beauty may shine for a moment, but kindness shines forever." Moral of the story: jealousy steals joy, greed blinds the heart, kindness heals wounds, and true beauty comes from humility.
If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one.